Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy JD, aka Rezrection. I'm kind of gonna do another follow-up with my last video. That was a little bit more about me, a little in-depth about yours truly, JD, aka Rezrection. I got a question from a dude on YouTube about where I came up with the name Rezrection. I think that's a great question, and I'm glad that you brought that up. Well, I mean, for part of the reason that I got the name, well, the main reason was because when I was younger, around like 15 to like 18, I went through a lot of changes, ups and downs in my life. I mean, everybody goes through ups and downs in their life, but I mean, I used to be really depressed, seeing that I told you guys that I was 250 pounds. Around that, I was probably a little bit more. I don't know. I was fat. Let's put it that way. I was fat as hell. Okay, but you know, I was growing up, being a kid, chubby. I was always made fun of. I was depressed. Like I said, I had that whole F the whole world mentality. If you don't like me, then F you, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. And I mean, believe it or not, the way that I dressed, the way, you know, my whole style, fashion, whatever you want to call it, it was not like this, like, when I was in high school. Let me tell you something. I used to paint my nails black. I used to, like, have spiky hair with, like, red and crazy ass colors. I used to wear the collared chains with the spikes on it. You know, I would wear those pants with the chains. It was all crazy. Like, the way I used to dress was just insane. Like, nobody could picture me as that. If you were to see me today, you'd be like, "No, what? You actually dress like that?" No, I was completely different back then in high school. I was really negative. Didn't really get along with that many people, simply because I always felt like I was the victim. You know what I'm saying? But when I was in high school, I went through a religious experience. I know I mentioned that back in my previous video, but I went through a lot of changes. I guess you could say that I found God in my life, and that's how I get the name Rezrection kind of incorporated, because I was like trying to, you know, it means that the old me that I was like back in high school has like died, and a new me is born. So I guess you could say it's like I was resurrected as a whole new person. That's where the name came from. I started writing poetry around you know, high school, and one of my mentors, or like one of my advisors at the time, was he happened to stumble across one of my writings, and he saw it, and he was like, you know, "Have you ever written music before?" And I was like, "Nah, I never did." And he said, "You should," because he's like, "I can see that you have a lot of potential to make some or just you have a lot of potential with the words that you write. Like, it's strong lyrics." He didn't necessarily bring up the whole music thing, but he kind of said you should do, like, I guess, an open mic thing. I never really thought about it at that time before that, but then it started coming to me. I was like, you know what, maybe he's right. So I started writing more poetry. I started like posting blogs on like online and stuff, and people actually started, you know, they were pretty amazed by it. They're like, "Damn, you know, those are some deep, some strong, you know, lyrics." But I mean, I had a lot of explicit lyrics because basically what I used to write was the stuff that I went through growing up. It's what I feel inside. And I was writing a lot of negative stuff, but a lot of people were relating to that stuff. That's the thing. They heard my, you know, they heard the lyrics. They're like, "Damn, you know, like, I know exactly what this guy's feeling, because I'm feeling that as well." And it touched a lot of people. And I got a lot of positive feedback from them. And then, you know, I never thought about it, but I was like saying to myself, I'm like, you know what, maybe I can make, you know, music out of this, you know? At first I thought it was a joke, because I mean, I was like, one, where the hell am I going to record? I don't have no mic, I don't have nothing. But for all you guys on YouTube that don't know, I actually do write music, I actually make tracks, I actually rap, I actually flow. But I mean, I haven't done it in a while. It kind of just declined because I've been really busy with college. But back when I was in high school, I was always, you know, at the end of my high school years, you know, my summer, I did nothing but write tracks, flow, work out, you know, do all that stuff. And I started writing more lyrics, but they were like for my song, like a song. So I started writing songs, and then I finally started saving up money. I actually bought myself a mic, bought myself everything that I needed for a mic. I got myself a preamp and all that stuff. I started recording My first track, um, I remember I was flowing off an Ambitions of a Rider by Tupac beat. Um, that was my very first track that I actually recorded. I got my feedback on that was okay, but my friend said that you're still kind of rusty. I can see, or not rusty, but it's a little shaky. But he said that I think you can work with that. So I was like, man, I'm not gonna give this up. I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep trying. And I started writing more. I started flowing more, delivering more, and boom, I started getting props not only by my friends, but from strangers as well. All the listeners that heard my music and stuff, they were like, damn, this guy could spit. This guy got rhymes. He could flow, and it kind of picked up from there. And I started performing. I got a couple of shows down. I still remember when I was gonna flow at my cousin's birthday party. That was crazy. It was a really great experience. But I mean, yeah, I've been flowing. I've been writing music ever since like that time in high school up until now. But I haven't recorded any new tracks lately. But I've made some tracks in the past, and I have been writing. Just haven't had the time to record because I've just been really busy, caught up in school and college. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, I do music, and that's where the name of Rezrection came from, because I was like reborn in a whole new sense, whole new way, whole new being. Physically and mentally, I lost 100 pounds. I'm more optimistic about just a lot of things. I don't have that F the whole world mentality anymore. I know I already explained the whole thing with the jerseys. What got me into it. My collection reflects the history of the sport in general, not just like, if like what Throwback King said, if he's, anybody could get a Peyton Manning, or, anybody could get a Mike Vick Eagles jersey, or, a Frank Gore Niners jersey. Anybody can get that, but it's like the past. You rarely see anybody wearing like a throwback like this, like a Dominique Wilkins Atlanta Hawks jersey, or a Tracy McGrady Orlando Magic jersey, or better yet, the jersey that Throwback King has, the Vince Carter Raptors jersey. That jersey is really clean. You rarely see people wear that stuff, and it's cool. When you see that stuff, when you see people wearing it, it's because it's the history. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just the jersey; it's the history of the player, of the team, of the sport in general. It's like a beautiful thing to me. I know that may sound kind of corny or radical to most of you YouTubers that don't really understand, but if you come from like a sports fan, or like just jersey head, like in general, I'm pretty sure you know what I mean. So I hope that answered your guys' questions. This is the second part to my first video. I hope you enjoyed that. I don't know what else to say. If you guys got any more questions, if you want any requests on my next video that you would like to see, feel free to message me. I'm a really laid back guy, as you can see. I'm really open. I know I got a request on my fitteds collection. I think I'm gonna do that next. But to all my subscribers, thank you. You guys are the best. I know I only got like 130 subscribers, but I mean, hey, I cherish those 130 subscribers. Who knows? Maybe one of these days I'll blow up on YouTube like Kev Jumba or whatever, somebody famous on YouTube. Who knows? But I'm just broadcasting myself to you guys around the world, everywhere, whoever watches these. I hope you're watching this, and I thank you for watching my videos. I definitely won't stop posting videos. I'll keep in touch with you guys, and I'm gonna end it here in this video, and hopefully you guys can see my next video pretty soon. Alright, I'm just gonna end here. Peace out, everybody.